Hello, Gossiper Sharona here. Please like, share, subscribe. Thank you for watching and listening. So, I never heard of this, but L.A. Reid with LaFace, he's going on trial, I think, next week for sexual assault. And they kept this quiet. They kept this on the wrap or something because I haven't heard. And another thing, I was saying to someone the other day that I wonder what white media is like. And the reason why I say that, because I follow mostly black, content creators. Of course, you're going to be getting more, African American black news. And it's like every other day we're hearing about a producer or a director or somebody in the entertainment industry that's black, or right now it's just African Americans. And you're like, why, where's everyone else? Why are we only hearing about these African Americans, bigwig? Where the white ones who are being accused of all these, assaults and harassment and everything? And I'm sure it's out there, but because my algorithm does not give me those, then I'm not able to report on it. I would have to directly look into getting it right. But people only want to hear what's hot, what's now, and that's how you grow, or you have to deliver stuff. So let us see who L.A. Reid is. I knew of him. I knew of some of the artists that he launched their careers, but not too much in depth about him. So it says L.A. Reid's success stems from co-founding LaFace Records, which he did with Babyface, launching superstars like Usher, TLC, Outkast, and Pink, then become a major label executive at Arista and Island Def Jam, where he resurrected Mariah Carey's career and developed acts like Rihanna, Justin Bieber, and Kanye West. And it says, establishing himself as a legendary producer and music mogul known for finding talents and shaping Atlanta's music scene. So LaFace Records with Babyface was built, LaFace with Babyface built on iconic label in Atlanta, okay, focusing on R&B and pop, breaking major acts in the 1990s. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to read what this lawsuit is about. So give me a second. Let me come off that on who he is. Okay. It says a music mogul is headed to trial next week. Legendary music producer L.A. Reid is accused of sexually assaulting former top record executive Drew Dixon while they worked together at Arista in 2001, according to page 6. The sexual assault trial is scheduled to take place in New York, and singer John Legend, is expected to testify as a witness. Dixon, who served as vice president of A&R at Arista, has been one of the most relentless advocates for justice for victims of powerful men in the music industry. She alleges that Reid assaulted her twice during her tenure at the label while he was president. In her 2020 HBO Max documentary, On the Record, Dixon claimed that after rejecting Reid's advances, he stalled her career and she was never able to recover. Page 6 reports that Reid allegedly blocked Dixon from signing John Legend as retaliation, a claim Reid denies. Okay, so that's why he's testifying. Dixon also accused Def Jam co-founder Russell Simpson of R and later sued him for defamation after he publicly denied the allegations and stated in an interview that Dixon and other accusers were lying. Additionally, Dixon was a leading advocate for the Adult Survivors Act, a special statute that allows victims to pursue convictions for crimes that would otherwise have been barred by the statute of limitations. Oh, she mentioned Russell. And remember, Russell, he's where in Bali. And I guess they don't have an extradition rule or policy for him to come back to the U.S. because he has a lot of accusation, and I think he said a lot allegedly. And I remember, I don't know if I read or heard him say that yes, he's been in and out of the U.S. It's just quiet, You don't have to announce when you're coming into the U.S. But that's what he claims. But I don't think he can do that anymore. With Me Too and everything, it's kind of getting impossible for these accusers to hide, right? Some of them, yes, but I would like to think majority of them, they're shaking in their boots because you don't know when your time is and when that one person gets the courage to come out and speak on you. So, with Russell Simmons, that's been around for years upon years. With L.A. Reid, never heard about it. And yeah, so gossipers, what are your thoughts? Are you surprised? Another black, producer, executive, with people like Pink and Usher, Mariah Carey, Rihanna, those superstars, ushered them, in this world where they are megastars. What are your thoughts? As always, thank you for listening and thank you for watching.